Hello everybody, welcome to the Football Daily Weekly. Nice to have you looking at us. I'm Marcus and Laurence is here.
Hey.
And Adam's here.
Hello.
It's Q&A time. We're going to be answering your questions. Thanks very much for submitting them. Alex Jones has asked us to name our Manchester United and Arsenal combined 11. That's a tricky one. David De Gea in goal.
Easy. David De Gea, go.
Come on.
Yeah, no doubt.
What about the back four? Back four.
Right back, you're looking at Raphael, Debuchy, Bellerin. Probably Debuchy. If we say they're all fit, let's imagine all these players are fit at one time. Combined 11. Debuchy right back?
It's possibly the weakest position on the pitch for both of those teams.
Yeah, or left back.
No, because I think Gibbs is a pretty strong left
No,
back.
that's true, actually.
So we go for both Arsenal fullbacks,
Yeah.
Gibbs and Debuchy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Centre backs.
Both Arsenal centre-backs as well, isn't it?
Do you think?
Yeah, you're not gonna
Not
choose
Chris
Evans or Smalling or
No.
I
Jones.
still like
Evans.
Wait.
Thank you very much.
Spat this way, mate.
No, I spat on the ground,
Oh, okay. Right,
so
yeah.
it's fine. So to the Arsenal back four.
De Gea plus the Arsenal back four. Yeah.
Shows you how poor the Manchester United back four have been this season, according to the brains of Britain.
Yes.
What about in front?
Say if there's three midfielders.
Back four. Coquelin's been pretty strong since he's played. Has he played enough?
Kristen was saying, statistically, Coquelin is better than Matic this season. Our argument to counter that was he hasn't played as much as Matic this season. Therefore, I think there are other players that are preferable to Coquelin. He deserves an honourable mention.
Daley Blind.
Daily Blind and Herrera aren't a bad combination.
Herrera,
for me, in theory. I think you pick one of those and you play them alongside a Ramsey or a Wilshere sitting back. And then you
Wilshere's
play
not played enough.
Well, but this is what I'm saying then. So do you put Ramsey in that position alongside, say, a Herrera or Blint? Because I think that's not a bad
I'd say Ramsey and Herrera.
So that's the midfield too. I love Adam's facial expressions during the video.
Yeah.
I do not agree with that whatsoever.
Well, you've been outvoted. Mate.
Yeah, fair enough.
Put it in the comments.
Oh, I will. Don't
Beat
you
us,
worry.
Spurs,
Don't you worry.
And now, what about, say, the three in front, whether it's sort of play wingers or...
Sanchez on the right, Ozil in the middle, Cazorla or Di Maria on the left. That's what I'd say.
Just to be kind to Di Maria, I'd like to give him a chance in this 11. I'm going to say put him on the left, allow him to cut in.
I think Ashley Young's not had a bad season.
Actually, I'm going with Di Maria there.
No, but you're not saying on pure talent, you're saying this season. This is the combined 11. Come on, man.
Yeah. I would still go for Di Maria.
And
I'd rather have him in my team over Young.
Okay.
You'd have to twist my arm to get him. Ashley
To be
Young,
fair,
left-
I mean,
left
Fucking
wing.
give it to me.
Left wing.
To be fair, Alex Jones hasn't said, is it on form or is it just in sheer terms of quality?
I think he should have stipulated then, shouldn't he?
We are based on form, but we've gone to Debuchy at right back, so we're sort of talking hypothetically if they're all fit.
Okay, so
a little
we'll
bit
go,
on form
okay.
because that's informing.
So we'll go
our
Di Maria,
opinions. Di Maria on the left,
Sanchez.
Ozil on the middle, and Sanchez on the right.
So no Cazorla?
See, you could have him on the left instead of Di Maria.
See, that's the
But
thing.
then
Is
that's
then you
hard.
say, well, Di Maria doesn't deserve to be there on form, and therefore quality this season.
Go on, then,
That's
put in
another-
Cazorla.
Juan
Put in
Mata.
Cazorla. Put in Cazorla on the left.
No, Juan Mata's not played enough recently.
Then you've got Sanchez, Ozil, and Cazorla as the attacking three behind the striker.
Behind Robin Van Persie. Bring it all back to Arsenal.
I'd have to go for Rooney up front. myself.
Giroud?
Rooney, 100%. I think.
Okay, so
Giroud
we've
not.
gone Manchester United,
There's hardly any Man
up
United
top
players.
and in goal.
Yeah.
Back four Arsenal.
Yeah.
And then, we've only got about 3 Manchester United players, isn't there?
Well, that says a lot.
Says a lot.
Arsenal, yeah, okay,
It doesn't
fair
actually
enough.
mean
I don't know, it's hard.
anything, all
Yeah,
it doesn't
let's-
actually mean
This
anything.
is the definitive combined 11,
But
Laurence.
what if the two clubs combined,
Yeah,
Laurence?
what
These
if?
questions would need to be asked. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At Yusuf_1988 says Manchester United versus Arsenal predictions? Tonight's big FA Cup game, of course, Adam.
That is a tough question to answer. Manchester United obviously haven't been playing that well this season, but they're grinding out the results.
They're only 10 points off Chelsea in the league.
But Arsenal have been on very good form, apart from their shocking loss to Monaco. At home, I reckon United are going to win this one. 2-1 United.
I'll go the opposite way and say Arsenal can win this one because I think their football is better than Manchester United.
Well, without a doubt.
And,
Yeah.
And I think United are blunted somewhat. I'd be interested to see who they play against that back line because what United really do lack up front this season has been pace in the centre. And you think when Arsenal have faced less pacey sides, they're not as vulnerable maybe.
1-0 Manchester United for me. Arsenal will dominate the ball like the home game, and then Manchester United will hit them on the break or get a lucky goal.
Yeah, Louis van
And
Gaal
Arsenal-
was good at that, huh?
Van Gaal is certainly good at that. At Philip23,000 says Barcelona on top and RM, that's Real Madrid, in terrible form. Will they win the double?
Good question.
Both are on for the double.
Yeah, Barcelona are now top after winning against Rayo Vallecano.
Rayo Vallecano,
Yeah, by 1 point. That's the first time they've been on top since October, I think. They looked very good.
They did.
Suarez is in form. Messi didn't actually play amazing, but he still scored a hat-trick.
He now has 24 hat-tricks in the Liga, the new record, of course.
There you go. I think, Real Madrid seems to be going through a bit of a difficult moment at the moment. They've lost a bit of form, a few injuries. So I think, Barcelona being on form now, they could open up a little bit of a gap. But a lot of that depends perhaps on what happens in El Clasico in 2 weeks' time. That could be, it could be very decisive,
Dan Lewis, who is going down? I assume, Dan, that's in the Premier League you're asking.
I'm going to say QPR. I'm going to say Burnley. I'm going to say Leicester. What are you going to say?
I'm going to say exact same thing.
Regrettably, I agree with you.
As it is. The
bottom three it's always quite disheartening when the promoted three go straight back down. Luke Kirk, who will win the MLS Cup this season?
Great question.
Toronto FC.
Do you think?
With Giovinco? With Altidore? Ripping it up?
He's moved on quite well from
2 goals on his debut.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a Canadian side win it.
I would love to see a Canadian side win it. They won't, because I think there's stronger sides.
Who's going to win it then?
Galaxy again.
Seattle Sounders.
Yeah.
Got Dempsey, Martins. They got far last season. I think they'll learn from
that's
last
a good
season,
point.
so they'll come back stronger.
I'm going to go Toronto. Damn it all. Thanks very much for all your questions. Thanks very much for some of your kind comments as well.
Very nice.
Yeah, we got some. We're going to read a few out because you've been very kind.
Yeah.
Ali Jackson says.
Ali J.
Honestly, this is the best sports channel on YouTube.
I love it when people are honest.
Uncle Pick One. I fucking love Football Daily, and I don't care who knows it.
Yeah. I read that, and that made me.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Tell your friends. Tell your family.
Emil Rinaldi says, "God, I love this show."
I think it was God comment. I love this show.
Some not so kind comments.
Yeah, just the one with what we've noted here. Thanks for that.
Reed Jr. says, "Is it just me, or has Laurence become a bit of a prick recently?"
Oh, Laurence, what's
I'd like to. No, hang on. I'll answer this.
A lot of pressure.
I'll answer this. Become recently? Don't need those words in there.
Yeah.
So there we are. Thank you very much for watching.
Hit the lens there.
The Football Daily Weekly. It's been an absolute pleasure. We've had Laurence and we've had Adam talking, answering your questions. Thank you very much for getting them in. We look forward to seeing you a little bit later in the week, previewing the Champions League that's happening this week. It's been wonderful. Get your comments in below. We'll see you soon.